Welcome to the State of Flow podcast. Thank you so much for joining me. Now, this podcast is using the wonderful 1990 book called Flow, The Psychology of Optimal Experience as a nice jumping off point for some kind of casual yet quite deep and intellectual discussions about some of the juiciest stuff that life is made of. And so that would include happiness and personal growth and setting goals and accomplishing goals, trying new things, creativity and the creative process, love and relationships, friendship, and so much more. Okay, so what exactly is the state of flow? Flow is the state in which people are so involved in an activity that nothing else seems to matter. The experience itself is so enjoyable that people will do it even at great cost for the sheer sake of doing it. Usually it involves a particular beautiful balance of some ease, because you kind of know what you're doing, but also some challenge because you're growing in it. I love this. I'm going to read something from the book Flow, and he gives some examples. So flow is what the sailor holding a tight course feels when the wind whips through her hair, when the boat lunges through the waves like a colt, sails, hull, wind, and sea humming a harmony that vibrates in the sailor's veins. Flow is what a painter feels when the colors on the canvas begin to set up a magnetic tension with each other, and a new thing, a living form, takes shape in front of the astonished creator. Or it is the feeling a father has when his child for the first time responds to his smile. So flow is a beautiful feeling, and I literally just got tingles when I was reading that out loud, because I hope you know what that feeling is like too. And I think we all experience it in different arenas, and it really depends on what you're good at and what you're interested in. And so we can all experience flow in a different way, but it's one of the keys to human happiness is setting your life up so that you are experiencing that state of flow in your life. I wanted to use the state of flow as a jumping off point for this podcast because I really do think that when we're in that beautiful state of flow, when you're in the zone and you're not distracted by anything else and you're really just feel like you're doing the thing that you want to be doing in this moment, that is usually where some of your happiest moments in life are going to take place. So, and usually there's a balance there where you're doing something that's challenging you a little bit. And I'm going to talk more about the state of flow in more detail, but in later episodes. But the basic premise here is that, if you're just doing something that you enjoy doing, and it takes all your focus, and you're actually able to execute on it, and all of the worries of the day fade away, whether you're hungry or not, or what you have to do later. Like, you literally lose yourself in the moment because you're really in the zone with what you're doing. So for me, that could take place in a variety of settings, actually. Maybe for me, I'm a musician. So when I'm lucky enough to be writing a song, like there's been some inspiration and I'm sitting at my piano and I'm literally writing it, and I can feel that I'm in the zone and I don't want to think about anything else, and I don't want to stop, and I don't want to be interrupted even by something amazing. I just feel that momentum of flow. And that just feels so good. So I get that when I'm writing music. If I am playing tennis, I'm just playing with somebody who's at an equal level as me, or maybe even a little bit better, and is hitting me some really great balls, and I'm just focusing on the ball, and all the worries of the day are gone. I literally am just in the moment, and a minute, it could be like a minute or it could be an hour, you just are completely in the zone, and it feels so great. And especially for somebody such as myself, who I have a very busy brain, so all day long I'm worrying about things, planning things. My brain has a hamster wheel in it that never stops. But there are certain times in my day where I experience this beautiful state of flow, and all of that busyness disappears, and I really am executing on something that feels so good. So that is that state of flow. And I know for me, that's something that I'm trying to foster more of in my life, whether it be in my career or with my hobbies or even in my relationship, when things are just flowing really easily and you feel like you're just doing the thing that you want to be doing and you're fully present and you're not thinking about the future or worrying about things that already happened in the day. You're just in it. And that's really what we're going to be looking at on this podcast. I hope you'll be joining me and this subject, is of interest to you. I really look forward to sharing these conversations and communicating with you a little bit about, the state of flow and how it impacts your life. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll talk to you soon.